Hey, what is up, all you people out there? I hope you're ready for a good sweat tonight. Sorry, running a few minutes behind. With that being said, as you come in, be sure to love this video, comment a name or two under this video, or from anyone who you think would be interested in working out with us here live on Facebook. And then also remember to share this video to your pages so that all your friends and family can see just what an awesome workout that this is. So we'll be back in about 30 short seconds to get this workout kicked off. And again, welcome in. Make sure you got everything ready to go, and let's have some fun. All right, ladies and gents, let's get this thing kicked off for our warm-up. We got one good, quick, swift round coming up. We're going to get started with some shoulder and knee taps. So get down in that push-up plank position. Hands and feet are spread, feet separated as much as you need to get that nice core, stable position. From there, you're going shoulder to shoulder with a hand tap, and then opposite hand to knee at the bottom. Now, all 4 touches is 1 rep. We got 12 of those coming up. So you're going shoulder to shoulder, knee, knee, all while trying to keep those hips parallel to the ground underneath. Once we finish there, we got 6 full burpees. So standing up, squat position. You're going to go down, squat to the floor, hands out, jump those feet out, push up at the bottom, power yourself up, jump those feet in, and stand up at the top. All right, guys. So 12 shoulder and knee taps, 6 full burpees. All right, so one good round through. Let's crush this, and let's show you that main circuit for tonight. All right, 12 shoulder and knee taps. Remember, keep the core tight. Try not to turn those hips and sway them side to side. Keep everything parallel to the ground underneath. Ready, set, and go. Next up here, 6 full burpees, squat, plank, and reach up at the top. All right, no need to jump here. Save that little bit of energy for later. All right, and go. Halfway. Let's go, slow poke, let's go. Alright guys, that's the end of this warm-up. Go ahead and take a short break. We'll be back on in about 60 seconds. Give you a quick run through of our main circuit, and then get that kicked off as well. again, welcome in. Hopefully you guys are feeling good after that warm-up. Now listen up, let me run through these 4 exercises for tonight, and let's get this thing kicked off right after. So tonight we're going to start off with a Plyo Push Up. So get down in that push-up plank position. You want to start with that inside hand grip, more of a close grip form. And we're going to power ourselves out into a traditional form while keeping that nice sturdy core position. You can separate your feet as much on this as you need to as well to keep your hips from being too high, and then also keeping them from dipping down too low. So hands inside, going to a push-up, and powering yourself to that outside position, and going push-up there. And you're just going to alternate and rotate between those two. You're going to go for 10 total reps, which is essentially 5 push-ups of each variation as you're alternating through each and every rep. Next up, coming to your feet, we're going into a power squat. You're going to need a dumbbell for this one. Something more of a power goblet squat today to be exact. So as you get that dumbbell, you can cup it right there underneath your chin. Be sure that you have no separation from you and your body. That way it's not inclined to want to pull you over, put pressure into your spine, but force you to have to utilize a nice tight core and a nice strong shoulder base. So dumbbells up in position, chest high, feet are together. You're going to jump out, sit down in that squat, then jump those feet back together in the center as you alternate between those two, similar to the Plyo push-up you see. All right, be sure to count within every time you squat down. And you got 20 reps there. Be sure those heels are flat. Try not to rise up to those toes. Next up, you're going to need a chair or some sort of elevated surface. We're going to use a chair tonight just to fit all you lovely people at home, to show you that you can get a lot out of these with everyday household items. So as you sit down in that chair, you want to go ahead and bring your body out away from it. All right, hands on the chair, keeping your back as close to that surface as you can to keep the pressure off the shoulders. You almost want to feel your back skimming against the rim of that surface as you go down. That's how close you want to be so that we can get a good contraction on the triceps. So dropping those hips down, keeping those legs extended, chest is high, and we're going to do 15 repetitions there, guys. 15 repetitions, and last but not least, going back to your weight, a lighter weight for this one preferably. We're going to go into a alternating lunge and twist. So 12 reps, it's going to be essentially 6 on each leg. You're going to hold that weight out away from the body. And as you lunge out, you're going to turn and twist outside the knee. All right, nice tight core, and then power yourself right back to the beginning. And just like I said, you're going to alternate through. So left leg, left leg, however you start. Now, 3 rounds of this, 10 Plyo push-ups, 20 power goblet squats, 15 dips, and 12 alternating lunge and twist. All right, guys, I said enough. Let's turn this music up, and let's get this sweat going.
All right, guys, we're starting with those Plyo push-ups. So starting close grip position, out to a traditional stance here. We're going to go 10 total, 5 on each side.
Yep, 10 total push-ups together, 5 and 5. Remember, 5 of each, not 20. I know a lot of people get confused when we say that. 10 reps all together. All right, lead with the chest. Breathing in as we go down. Breathe out as you power back up. And go. Good. Like I said, if you start with that close grip with those elbows tucked inside, you should finish with that outward motion with those elbows spreading out to around 90 degrees. 10 reps. Next up, grab your weight. We're going into a power goblet squat. 20 reps here. Keeping that weight under the chin. Try not to let it get away from the body. Feet together to start. Ready, and go. Excellent. Go ahead and grab your chair or your bench, whatever you have available to you. All right, and keep in mind, the straighter your legs are here, the more resistance you're going to add to the movement. All right, going to that lighter dumbbell here. Lunge and twist. Remember, you're gonna rotate outside the body, keeping that back knee elevated, chest and shoulders nice and high. All right, ready, go. One more each.
Alright, really make sure you keep those shoulders back, guys. Stay nice and tall.
Alright, great job there. That sweat should be going. Round one is completed. 2 more to go. Grab a drink, take a break. See you back soon. All right, ladies and gents, 1 down, 2 to go. Now you've seen it, you've done it, you know what to expect. Let's take it up a notch and get an even better, more efficient quality round. 10 plyo push-ups to start. Close grip form to begin. Breathe in as you go down, breathe out as you power back up and explode to that outward motion. And go. A nice tight core as you see. No dip in the hips. Continuing to lead with the chest. Breathing in on the way down. Breathing out as you come up. Good. Challenge yourself with this, ladies and gentlemen. Don't settle for those lesser progressions. Push yourself. Force your body to have to respond in the way you need it to get some results tonight. Power goblet squats coming up.
Alright guys, if you were like me on this, the first round, and the dumbbell was kind of jumping with you, getting in the way, go ahead and hold it like this. Have a little bit more control.
You got options, folks. You got options. Feet together, dumbbell under the chin, and go. Legs are on fire every time we perform that move. Next up, dips. All right, 15 reps, you know what to do. And just like those push-ups, breathe in as you lower those hips to the floor. Breathe out as you power yourself back to the top. And we're off.
I must say, I don't like how close this is. Typically, guys, you have a wider base there. So just keep that in mind. If you have something where you can separate your hands a little bit more, please do that if you're getting any kind of twinge in your elbow or shoulder.
All right, lunges. Lunges. 12 more reps here. This is the most time-consuming exercise, so be sure you're taking your time, plant that heel, keeping that back knee up, and getting a nice good rotation on the core. Ready? And we're off.
Last one each side. Guys are looking great.
Woo! All right, folks, 2 down, 1 to go. You know what to do. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, if you haven't shared or tagged a few names, do that now as we take our last break before our final round, and we'll be back soon. Alright guys, round 3. Last one, your best one, as I always say if you're used to working with us. And keep in mind, real fast, quick tidbit of information. It's getting summertime, guys. It's getting hot outside. And if you're here in Florida in particular, one of the hotter places here in our country, be sure that you're getting your water up today, guys. All these days. Make sure you're hitting your water intake and you're keeping your body hydrated. That way you can get the best out of these workouts. And also, you can keep your body from cramping up.
Alright guys, as we always say, last round, best round. So no matter how you're feeling, guys, I want you to dig in deep here, get that little last bit of energy, and give it everything you got.
Alright, and let's go. Good, guys. Tight core. Lead with that chest. Breathe in as you come down. Don't dip those hips. Keep everything nice and strong. Almost home. Last set. Push through. Push through. Dig deep.
Those are killing me today.
Goblet squats coming up here. Last set. And remember, you can hold it this way or this way, whichever's more comfortable for you. Either one is fine. Last 20 squats. Feet together, dumbbell under the chin, and go. pushing through, no settling. Last 15, let's get them out the way. And go. Guys, let us know what's the biggest challenge for you with these 4 movements. Is it the plyo push-ups, power squats, the dips, or is it this last move coming, which I would say is most challenging and difficult for me, lunge and twist.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go with the plyo push-ups and like the dip combo. My shoulders and triceps are kind of fried right now.
And my legs are. All right, guys, last 12 reps here. Let's put it behind us. Halfway. That's over with. You did it. That workout is now complete. We still got 2 more rounds to go with some abs. So as you finish and working, if you haven't finished, go ahead, take advantage of this rest period. 2 more exercises, 2 more rounds, and that'll be it for tonight.
All right, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to love this video, tag 2 of your friends that can watch the replay of this video, and share it to your timeline, guys. And just a favor, drop that fire emoji. Let us know that you completed all reps and all sets so far. And we'll see you right back here for 4. All right, hopefully you guys are recovered. You are ready to go. Last 2 movements for tonight. 25 repetitions each, 2 rounds each. All right, so we're gonna do crunches here, starting off flat on your back, feet to the ground. And remember, we're not doing a sit-up, so you don't need to come completely up, but just enough to feel a contraction in those upper abdominals. So as you sit back, hands to the side, crossed over the chest from behind your head, just come up enough, feel that contraction at about that halfway point, getting the upper back off the ground, and controlling your body back down to the bottom. Breathe in as you crunch up, breathe out as you lay that body back flat. Next up, sitting up, hands behind you, fingertips pointed towards the body, legs are straight, toes pointed out. We're gonna do 25 V-ups, so lifting up, crunching that body together,
keeping those legs as straight as possible, trying to remain elevated as well at the bottom. So 25 crunches, 25 P-ups, 2 rounds, and you will be free of our raft this evening. So guys, let's have some fun.
All right, guys, this is going to go very quickly. So let's start with those crunches. 25. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Legs feel like boulders.
I swear, like logs. 10 more. Alright guys, once you complete that first set, go ahead and get right into round 2. One more time through and you will be complete for this evening.
They just grabbed my calf muscle, which is just like filled with a bunch of knots. So tense and tight.
I didn't want her to start before me. I need a few more moments to breathe. Alright guys, last time through, let's complete it all together and go.
Letting you know I'm counting those like 3 reps that I got in before you try to kill me.
It burns, mommy, it burns.
Alright, tighten up real quick.
Ah!
I don't really hit him, guys. As you can clearly see.
Abuse.
Oh, you're not even done yet. Kind of embarrassing.
Let's see how I'm treating them all home.
God's way of getting back. Trying to mess me up. Now look at you.
Struggling.
Ah. Got it.
I can't even work in peace.
Such a crybaby, I swear. That's what I tell Nate all the time. That's where our kids get it from. Loves crying. Alright guys, when you finish, you know what to do. Go ahead and drop that higher emoji, that flex arm emoji, guys. Way to go, way to work. And as always, guys, you know you can find us live here every Tuesday and Thursday from 6:30 to 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on our Facebook page, Never Settle Fitness, guys. Make sure to take advantage of these free workouts. Invite your friends, your family, and if you're wanting more access to Nate and myself, high quality programs, nutritional programs, then make sure to hit up the description and use that link to get our 7-day free trial access to our virtual training club, guys. Absolutely no risk, only rewards, so make sure to go ahead and click that button, guys. We love you, way to work, and as always, never give up.
Never lose hope. And
Never settle.
And remember, folks, make sure you're getting that water in as it gets hotter outside. Keep those bodies hydrated.